plenty people no get for vote the time for election? Not so because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission, Salone, don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then power or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election? Not so because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission, Salone, don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then power or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election? Not so because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission, Salone, don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, Members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then na number 1 step wey go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help people. Wetin this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go dey say you no go vote 2023. So wetin na this yagba now? For say me party go continue for then na power, or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission, Salone, don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then na number 1 step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help people. Wetin this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether mutuka deal, mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go dey say you no go vote 2023. So wetin na this yagba now? For say me party go continue for then na power, or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission, Salone, don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then na number 1 step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help people. Wetin this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know wetin make? You no know. Sometimes the term for the election, dem go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey walk na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As dem blow the whistle, when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go dey say you no go vote 2023. So wetin na this yagba now? For say me party go continue for dey na power, or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation.
Famboluna kusha and nuna adu. We are don't come back today for can't talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweetheart Salone. Now we on. Whoa, man, we left for do them bad things them. We they feed them oh Salone. Now we on. Whoa, we are. And if we hurt you, we sorry.
We really sorry.
We no mean bad, oh, we just want for make we had go before.
Come on, this they come up from we heart.
If we hurt you, we sorry.
We really sorry.
We no mean bad, oh, we just want for make we had go before.
How the result?
We there, oh.
Dun, 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 dun.
We there, oh. We there, oh. For can talk about the results there.
If the way how this WASC results, the way I find so.
Tell me.
If not so matter be results been fine, but as I don't better.
If not so don't accept na the country, they put na paradise.
But wait, for say the pikin they all right and they don't turn mathematics specialist.
You know what you want me close person tell me? He say pa hotel go take it for pauper. They can't dash you results. Mathematics all like give.
Well, the English you're not all for talk. If it's way pack, pauper.
Hey, Salone for
You know,
pre-education, the teachers and they really change.
and then they really do well. They really do well.
Eh.
The incentive for the teachers then is just too okay.
Not try am.
Can you imagine?
The pa they work, the mommy they cook.
But the English na like me, we not sabi. The pikin they really pass English. But hey, from a college you wait for them.
Boy say, I say me close boss, he say, he say by good me I see mathematics like dream.
In fact, some people then sit it and not even feel themselves something up. When they see then just smile.
Hey God.
Okay, well right now the how they call them what would they call it? Examination malpractice. Not to the teachers and do again.
No,
and you know say the Scorpion squad they went after the teacher now the government mixed how they call it? Examination malpractice. Hey yeah.
Salona Konski.
But anyway, if we want to be honest, Lord give that boy praise. He try.
Yeah, free education.
And interestingly, that boy he try. But if not that boy want really work na this government, how for good them back? Because I don't begin think say we forget them chance. So. But if not one, I will give them chance.
Well, if I go see to us, I keep that result this for man can't tell.
No, but the truth now, the picking and try this year. Congratulations to all the picking that we try.
No, not all the picking though. This now they tell you now. We don't want to trust the process. This all for tell you now say the free education, it really get quality. And the quality starts by the results and the way man away teachers them cheat the picking them.
Bible, you know one can go propaganda inside this. The bottom line now, let me just go down and say, Senge, that me FIBA name.
Confront it.
You really don't try. You do well, sir. The picking improve on this year. But entrance exam in a college.
Yeah, this process. I mean, I don't understand. No, it look like man don't finger the process.
Hey God, hey God.
Anyway, Pape, you been tell we say make we trust the process.
Now we see and bing bing.
But man, then they finger the progress of the process.
No, I think now the process they work fine.
Now the student life and nasty character.
But boy, why for on earth for one day you know go praise we government?
Because if man they are latif now the system better.
But wait them reach, let we just say thank you, pa, you have done well. If not so that they will begin put on a public, who beat on a better one.
The college then they wait for the students there.
Well, at that time they will know say the result will come out na genuine result because the English they always be picking and they go give them a college. Then just some of them professors then they wait in a college so they bring the old, but picking them bring them fresh.
And they can't read like the good English we can take a good degree and they get for camp bad power.
No, but wait, interesting. I just see this way catch my attention. It's a free education is a disaster on our nation. This year is a giveaway result. Give no, I not agree. Naomi, I not agree. When I praise the government for once. If the results been bad, when I not for being say na
the party work.
And the party work. When I give a praise. When I give praise. Then say you give praise to that praise. You die for praise, so not just praise the pa. Pape. You don't try, sir. About for you. When you see them take you for education champion. Now the world, not Africa, the world, pa.
Now you don't know.
You the work. In fact, this one for make more money kind sir. And also you can use that for bigger. Hey me uncle.
Praise your uncle. No, they don't talk nothing. Anyway, we good people them inside this one big family house now. No mind we now. No say na so we did. Then two guys here. Now, polymots then get all side with the prognose to the point to much them day for learn no more in upper street. But the big issues them today inside the basket. Well, not forget back say we don't say now the whole program it look like say na blow mine now because trading na blow mine no more the open phone line but Congo's business don't make now all things don't turn blow mine. Well, get open the phone line for you again this network. Make yourself can tell me what you think about the presentation. The big one, where we get inside the basket, is first in history, where neck they extend. What's happened? We cannot talk.
Family lemon kushe.
Better make you watch me, please.
I see. Well, you always can be distracted.
What's happened again?
You like play like picking.
What's happened?
I can see one video. I can like one video. The person the family kushe.
The other guy on TikTok. Anyway, don't do it. You just to make sure. Now you don't say no talk.
Lamb or WETIN. Anyway, Electoral Commission for the country Salone after the lots of challenges then where people have been facing inside the first phase of the registration. They say then they give the over 1,000. No more we do the first phase. Then they give them Tutulele, follow me, fire.
Extension. Extension.
2 days. Then they say then they extend them for neck the people pick a play.
Sound like that play cook
Mama Kone, I don't know if the way I ate big, they make because I two things in my life, when you ate small too much, no problem.
A flow.
But when you big bag too much,
they don't body with sense. Hey, man.
Anyway, you not done there. That man we not afraid God can't tell me uncle say they're not born out sense. They don't come.
You mean Tony Konomani? Nah, that lag.
I not get mine calling himself. Now I no can tell we say the presidential bodyguards them. Now they mix, now make them rush for go beg them policemen because now they use their own guns and put some of the policemen down. So also one the citizen, the civilian they can inside now. The civilian they not get lawyer. Then just the anger panel like which man.
Another lockdown. This not so corona again, but inside Kenema because next say the people are not agree for come up for go register.
And then Kenema and Conor and Bodon say we and you na brother and sister. What you can do? No, just do the business.
Wait till they happen, Mama Koneba.
No, but not on you. Now the city mayor them now then say let them lock their own side in because they want for support the government. I think me uncle they do work, but wait on. I see one video where they say my uncle say this you don't camp and camp.
Amende.
Everything don't camp and camp.
But I go register and vote for me. Oh, Talabi don't tot in tot.
Why my uncle for this kind of cower and panic? I mean, it don't try, it don't work. It don't do from A to Z. If you don't do from A to Z,
but who say if I Z, what you mean?
Let relax with the votes. Like me, I ready for campaign for. Ladies and gentlemen, if my uncle don't work, you not satisfied. We not vote for, and the one my uncle they work. Be glady. Yes. Be glady. The one my uncle don't begin panic, self make me self don't begin panic.
Salone today, not to Salone yesterday.
Because now the new direction, the work past yesterday, I for be the same.
If not lie, make we check our ministry.
If not lie, just watch them now. The way caretaker be the work and the way the other name the work not to the same. This caretaker get new direction, the work, bruh. You not see the results that will come out. Continue.
Salone today, not to Salone yesterday. Oh, if not lie,
let we check our history. So now the thing is at the table so now. Outside the presidential bodyguard they can take on the one whole country. Nothing they can be and for Pademba Road to August 10 to McKinney. Presidential bodyguard and they ready for take on. So why they for be the same? Continue.
Salone today, not to Salone yesterday. Oh, if not lie,
let we check out the history. But wait, I think you know what it makes Salone yesterday and today to the same. We don't ever see Tijan Kaba. It just say and it was woo tete. Forgot in second round. Tijan Kaba just team up no more. Now holla for people and it was woo tete. I'm not going inside.
Yo bong.
Because they know what he do. Now honest by Komaka. Now he say if you not say I don't work. Una just put am for me.
Or say.
Oh why? That's for the second time. Now everybody just go there. Walai. But now forgo the second time now. No, uncle
what
say.
What day too?
No, what day?
They I forget.
Tin don't come panka.
Talabito tintot.
Mercy. Oh bande.
Talabito tintot. God to tintoto, God to tintoto.
You see now the part don't sit down pan the game so much that you don't even sabi talk real game. If na like watch them, anything talk real, it a bull. If you go down to English, you go tell like nine send the key.
In best language I don't have.
Nine send the queen go next one.
I didn't pass the message easily.
Feel follow.
In best na mende. Ego.
Me life.
But say maybe why you could for worry? No.
You don't worry.
No proper fun.
No, you don't worry.
Why not the worry?
You don't worry.
I don't work for the people of Mama Salone. We had.
Me uncle no the ever worry. You know the ever worry. Me uncle just the tell me and say tin don't camp and can. You remember what me auntie say? He said the other hand and the problem no kite. In other words, me uncle just the talk indirectly say tin don't camp and can for them. It not me for amo. You crazy? Tin don't camp.
Go mad. Hey, Upadi. Hey, they vote for you. We don't get one regret.
When you see him, this person don't come. He say waiting on a point with the results. He tell the results them in bad with the complaint. When we just the place the result. At least the quality education don't begin for sure. Kaba. It don't begin for sure.
Hey, the pie they make Salone. We they vote for you. We know they regret. Now wait till we want for make Salone. Continue for make Salone.
Free education, I don't want.
Free education. For the other result.
We they vote for you, we no want nothing. Now wait till we want
a free result.
Madabio,
we there for you today, we there for you tomorrow, we there for you today.
But tin don't come back,
go register, go register, go register. Brother, to local on this channel.
Anyway. This is a program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. You just to join me? We just to try for, like when you call and say icebreaker. We just to try for make the una calm welcome una very well inside the program today. Well, we can begin go inside the kotoku and see what's in the happen there. Hey, if you're not woman, that you don't tie you oja, tranga one. If you're not the man, what about the belt? Now let the belt so not go take all kind of belt. In fact, if it's possible, sir, go now and take. So German belt.
We move.
That desert belt, not so Salone, so German belt. So.
We fly.
But you know see what happened this morning. We won Akisoya. We won Akisoya.
Wait. Them police are working right. Some of their TIR.
What you get? When are the problem with the letter?
No, boy, yourself.
The letter not get problem. I think that the messenger now I get problem. The one we go deliver the letter now he creates the panic today. Well, I noticed something. Akisoya, in case not to really for say them be want for invite Akisoya today. Then do am deliberately for take people attention from the registration. Remember, say we come my own family, they lock down Saturday and Sunday and Friday. So they want where all my attention they parky because honestly where Aki they go tomorrow. But then they keep and they take the registration and then other side and done. So people their attention now will focus on the registration rather than will focus on Akisoya. And then inside the other parts, and they will use we bike there for go host to host for register people. You know, Sabi?
But you know, say normal. For any time we Uncle one play dubious game, now the time he come and arrest somebody, we in no say people and they focus their attention to. You know, if we are in a say neck, they even move registration centers them, go mix people and say when I register from that and come back. Who side they supposed for the? Why that enough for happen? We don't see a panic no more than they create for take people their attention from which they try for talk. So, but who they are a polymots? They talk till they happen. Left to you.
So we know
I call we. If people don't begin call Comrade Quater, they all SLPP.
Aha, so this thing
why they not
talk about this.
Why they not for calling names? Come on.
You see, now this thing I can talk. Where sometimes I can disagree with you and I disagree with a lot of people them. Since we can't communicate Quater and talk, I go really want to follow talk about two people them quick one. The thing now, how the country don't do now, that moment there where people want to let you talk. If you not talk, waiting they want you for talk, no problem. Then they see you like waiting.
Then they label you.
You know that other part you did.
Of
And
course.
it's very bad. It's really, really bad. This time I can tell you. I see them 2 days there. Me family and then they pan blast Oma Fofana. Then the other family they pan glad it's Oma Fofana try. But this not the thing where they talk. It don't tell why the student how they talk about how then things they are they work. But some people them that minute there where things not go in their own favor, they not see anything behind that name. So I wonder now why the other family they glad for Oma Fofana and the other family they blast for him. In fact, they tell you now about all kinds of secret meeting will not be done no about. How the country don't answer?
Now that make I always tell you say the trend where will be no Salone politics with the way how Salone politics they go right now not to the same.
Any bad.
And it very, very bad.
In fact, nasty.
And no but me I dey blame caretaker. I tell you this. Back in the days, we used for see outside people they make fun. Ah, oh man, you know APC, you know SLPP, no, you know you're not turn rich soon. Then they make fun and they laugh. But now laugh not the way you mistake, but then can't talk, then they either they kill you or they do other thing. Inside caretaker build a regime. And Salone don't sound like I don't know how for say. It just sound like
By the
where
way, this one for blame caretaker bill in this case no more. But in other words, certain things like for example the issue of communicator, the issue of Umaru, I'm not sure saying Marabi.
well, are the trend, Sheme Pierre. Now the way how the trend don't
I know
go.
we still want for Greece say Marabi.
No, the trend. Now the trend. I tell you.
Marabi don't create a lot of divide. That's not true.
Good.
But I not still want for Greece. Now just the way how people and don't begin take something out. Now in the real thing. It don't tell.
Well.
And they don't tell where the Sidoya, they explain give certain people about certain people. Now the same thing, for example, like Emerson, the same thing to I call this other person, can they, all of them people here, let we learn for just think say, option day. If this person not work, other person for taking place. But because we always did put we eggs in one basket, now make we know the able for move. Because, for example, you able power we had, the time we had block, finally they lock we. You know they get option. Always try for create option that you mind.
Plan B.
Open your mind for
Plan
certain
B.
things there. But because we not able to give chance for open your mind, now make any time when something happen, it'll be serious traffic for we. We're not able to get no
My
side
brother, I was so surprised for see SLPP blog say Umaru Fofana na PPP.
Me self na the same way I surprised when I see APC then he tell Umaru say he try to report certain day.
So
Very bad.
Now the level of foolishness that one the way the politics done it right now.
So now the same thing back to Winaya. Even today somebody come now, he attack me better one, but I feel good that he attack me, he can't attack me, he not create any impact on me here. Instead, I see like for say we create platform for letting them vent out within in their mind.
Well,
We make I feel achieved.
well, this now we always dey talk. Salone man, we problem we get for solve them for we self. How we dey able solve them? This now the reason where you see something they happen today to somebody in a salon. Everybody they come and shout, you know they agree, we know they agree. 2-3 days, a done. Now the same thing is where they happen right now in politics. Where you can't today, you talk fine for SLPP, then they jubilate. Yes, SLPP. Where you talk fine for APC na APC. Where you can talk fine for SLPP, APC, they come at you. Tomorrow you talk fine for
So,
APC.
how
you know,
on earth?
so until we able get that stable mind in politics.
I not be ever feel like we ever hear that word say come with creator of all. Now na SLPP.
No, me and it surprised me to the highest level. I'm like, wow.
Now the mentality this of
Who's
people.
can
Dem.
talk this?
You know, it just don't like say, well, like what studio so we not get any reason for praise caretaker bio if he do something good. Now so people they feel. And not to so it be. When something right, not just say right. We make fun of our move. When something wrong, we go inside and say wrong. I think that just that I understand. You cannot listen and they
No, but
say
we-
quest I do. Say in 1 or 2 cases, I not listen now. Then say he praise caretaker bio in 1 or 2 cases. Then.
Nothing bad.
And then because of that, they say nothing.
For me, greater praise, caretaker bill. It's just like what you they talk now. We they bounce on them right now because now then they not power. Now they will for
Accountability
all
now, they will hold
accountable.
am very well.
You understand? But nothing not bad if caretaker bill do something where it deserve the praise for make somebody praise them. It doesn't mean when you praise caretaker bill, you are SLPP. Or when you praise the former caretaker, you are APC. This now it we get for understand as Sierra Leoneans them. We get for change with mindset. With mindset now in the biggest problem
So
of the
the
country.
biggest problem now like this. Right now. Let's take for example, Salone people them, yeah. That minute where that thing not pinch them, they not feel them, they not care about you. And like what you talk to them, not care. But when that pinch turn to them, now the time they care about that thing. For example, the time when they been do that thing at McKinney, we see people from the other party come and say they miss them, right? Pademba Road, they miss them. But when this one August 10, when they pinch the policeman and small, now the policeman they wouldn't take against the other one, they feel the same pain. You understand? So now the same thing is, if they not been do so to policeman them, where we can't look who that do them thing to the policeman them, they not for be ever feel like for say this team in get weight.
Exactly.
But I think say all of that in a game plan. If that be the case, let me welcome into the show another for the second time, Tony Connor Manny.
The man will say they're not born caretaker bill with sense.
Who that the bind your bang you face?
Why not bind me with sense? Not to me talk now, Konomani 19.
For waiting. Where the can't then for take 10 talk. If not to that, they make them put you back now canoe for escape.
Okay, well I left me case gi Tony Konomani.
Well, lawyer you waiting one for Seba. Tony, I hear them say you get small information concerning the August 10 and other things that will happen. They are big. First of all, greet with us bar.
No.
and the killings then will go on. You see, Mina person way, if you draw me inside something where I'm not involved in, you dey make I begin dig, investigate, and find out more about wetin dey go on. Since them draw me inside this August 10, even though Mr. Onakono are not involved, we make and begin for left Sierra Leone because then send people then for assassinate me on August the 17th. I no sit down. Myself begin dig, investigate, wetin they go on. Other than the people they are responsible. And today, my investigations they don't bear fruit. A bittersweet fruit. A bitter because waiting I don't find out. They get very, very serious repercussions there for the peace and security of Sierra Leone. It's sweet because at least this now the beginning of getting justice for the people that were lost their lives, the civilians there and the police officers there. Let them all their souls and rest in peace. We are talking about 200 people. That figure we then give, the only truth in that figure is that there were 6 police officers.
Well, we want to take them small. You're waiting Tony, see?
The people in hearing. Go play for make the people in hearing.
Over 200 people then. We lost their life inside the August 10.
Tony not talk right. Minister of Information, I don't tell you say the people that they would say not even reach 5. You remember?
Where die?
Yeah, you remember? Minister of Information.
So one thing we Tony the talk with the old word to that one day, and then with the wait. The question why or the reason why government still hold on to the body them. We want to know why the government still hold on to the body them. Secondly, similar things like this will happen na Paremba Road, where after they go rush and beg that empty thing then set of body then lumper, then come back and tell we say they fan destitute, they fan pauper, people that die pauper, where they not get owner. Then load them ambulance them, they say them to go bury them. Who side they pauper then they come out, we never know. So if Konomani the tell what 200 right now, we still the old world and they wait for see people them body. The reason why they don't want to release the people them, because if they give 10 people them, the other people them go ask, say, hey, me own people person you have been taken out. Where am? This is not the reason.
Well, I think the things that really happen right now in Salone when it comes to people who they send next world under this government, they not hide. They really not hide. We know this government for the wrong figure of people the way they don't send them police them for go send next world. You understand? So if according to this brother investigation, a come and give this kind of figure, you know, sometimes we get for believe their wire. The one way for the give correct information, immediately then things like happen, it can come and begin lie. We're not the minister of misinformation.
No, I'm not sure say it a lie. They come and give the government in your position. No,
okay.
That way.
All right, close civilized. No 5 or 10 big man say the lie.
Give the government in position.
They give the government in your position. But it is sad. It is sad. I don't ever get experience of any country where similar thing like this they happen, where the government they hold them body there for whose reason and for whose use.
Well, maybe they want to make for we some barbecue
for themselves.
Well, you know, so they can normally serve we.
This is not a problem. So this is very, very sad, but make we continue for listening to the brother. He gets more information. We they go half as they go, we they stop and do our family members are waiting at the line. We not open the phone line yet. Please. So not feel say we ignore your call or whatever. When we open the phone line, we go tell us say we don't open them, so everybody free for call. We move.
Who get to teacher Banta be don't die. Teacher Banta no dey na ya. Teacher Banta no dey at all, if you don't die. Anyway, Lord continue with the rest. Lord they watch with the goats and small.
The civilians there number nearly 200 people. The information now from a very highly placed source within governments. I'm not going to say more than that. As soon as I see today, I dey consult my notes as I talk. Because I took down notes and no one get anything wrong. I mean, people there, I want to remind you of the Pandemba Road riots and killings where Mother Bioin government so far succeed for keep quiet. Then they say there will be a commission of inquiry into the killings on nothing. I want to remind all of you now of a fact involving that Pandemba Road killings, where now we all know say not so it be. The fact is that State House security, by State House I mean security from Presidential Lodge, now then be calm down that morning at Pandemba Road. Then say now then can maintain the peace and stamp down on the riots. Riots will left a lot, over 60 prisoners then dead and one prison officer. Let God give them all peace. May them souls and rest in peace. I want to remind Una of that because with here they can talk. Now the same pattern we government use na Pandemba Road. Now it happened on August 10 at the east of Freetown. In the days before they come for come assassinate me and make I left Sierra Leone, I post on my Facebook say I don't receive very serious threats this time. I never expand on side that threats they come out. If I'm good in that threat they now from one soldier man we all na Salone know. They don't kill people in a McKinney. They don't brag about them. The soldier man we call himself Hungry Lion. Na kono man like myself na so. Hungry Lion call me say, then they come for me. And my body, then go make sure see me people they not see me body self. The threat at the time I dismiss them as nonsense. But at the time I now say the events will happen in my compound na Kwedu, Kono, on August 17. Then events then they involve the same Hungry Lion. Now, the deaths then will happen on August 10. Me na one of the people that put me hand up. I take Ake. Me na one of the people then we talk say the police they don't handle the situation very well. They open fire at a peaceful protest. For that, I apologize. Why they apologize? Because the police themselves and the victims. The civilians will die with number up to 200 on the day and the days after. The police that will die, they were all victims of the government of Mother Bio. Hungry Lion, I had to start with. 2 officers then will die at that ferry junction axis. Now Hungry Lion, then shoot them. Where these events happen, as they behave na Pandemba Road, now so back, the Presidential Lodge guards then behave and left presidential lodge on the orders, assumingly of them boss the president, then left presidential lodge, then turned down for can't take care of matters. That not for surprise we all. In the days before the August 10 protest starts, we get boku video then. Myself na also. Na me Facebook, somebody threatened me say they go drink blood out of my skull. We all see video of another SLPP supporter from Bo, I think, could be Kenema, we talk say then go kill people them, batter them body them. We all see video from a lady, an elderly lady in the United Kingdom, we take knife. It makes so. Say we're not picking them, we're not go bury them. So no good surprise that WETIN and threaten. The language where the president and supporters then use before, on, and after August 10 was all planned. It was intense. So Hungry Lion now impersonally shoots the police officers then at the Ferry Junction, Kisi Road axis. We comrade, a very peaceful Sierra Leonean, an outspoken Sierra Leonean, we, like me and many others, stand up using his voice for speak for justice and democracy in Sierra Leone. Evangelist Samson, we all know the setup we then take kill and Makeni. The people there, the person we kill Evangelist Samson, in name na Benny, na OSD commander. Benny, OSD officer, sorry. Benny was attached to presidential lodge as well. Benny, na an OSD officer, when he don't fall out of favor with the president, at the time he was very close to the president, always seen the medicine around president. He fall out of favor because he thief money in presidential lodge. So then push him out of the inner circle. But Benny still they come in presidential lodge. He still get association with presidential lodge. Benny, an OSD officer, then kill Evangelist Samson na Makeni. This Benny, what they talk about, they get shop where they sell electrical goods there, na Juba Junction. Are the same OSD Benny that we kill Evangelist Samson. The people there, for go further, there is a commissioner, Richard Senesi, we attached to anti-smuggling, then the commissioner, the head of anti-smuggling, and NRA. Richard Senesi, in residence. Now, I don't care Richard Senesi day. Richard Senesi, in house, they behind the police station now, I don't care. They by outside the telephone pole they up the hill. Richard Senesi himself responsible for kill the police officers then, personally, from Ion shots, kill police officers then, now for the road. Richard Senesi, all them people there, then descend from presidential lodge on the day for can cause this havoc. And because they don't kill so many civilians there, then we feel a need for justify that by killing police officers there. So then go blame the deaths or the chaos where happen on the civilians there for killing police officers. As we all know, now the propaganda down there, of course. Now only a single killing may happen at the hands of civilians. The unfortunate OSD where we see them the beat with sticks then. Then so rest in peace. Now only that OSD officer and die at the hands of civilians when we did retaliate wrongly, I must say, for the killing of civilians. Now, I fall victim to that. I fall victim to the killings then with this unit from Presidential Lodge commits on Sierra Leoneans. Me fango then, the events where they happen inside Sierra Leone were orchestrated, engineered by the president, Marabio. Very unfortunate.
Okay. I think it don't do a very good work for just try for analyze or give we some, I don't know if a fact check will call them. But according to what he say, you evidence them, your investigation where he get, and your top investigation where he do, and the top people and we give them information. This is the exact written again. I call names them the Hungry Lion. We're not today begin talk about it. I call another name the Benny. In fact, waiting come up now. Now the fact that he even called people that were not a policeman or sojaman the name, a commissioner. He called the name. This make we just remember the issue of this with brother where they try for bring some evidence them to the commission, to the committee where for looking to this particular matter. When editor Judge Temple, where they try for tell you about one particular organization where they use the motocar, go na for barrel, shoot person and waiting. And I think na it related to Baxon. The same commissioner and that motocar. Because editor will tell we say people let me they inside a motocar they were not to even policeman or German but they get gone.
Well, I think now the exact things them this way they go on. To be honest with you, after this man video, I just feel sad because all of the things them way this man they persecute now, I can use that word there. It really unfortunate for we as Sierra Leoneans. For make we get people them way attached to the president, when are the caretaker, soldiers them, OSD them. But are the same people them they go out and send citizens them next wall. That don't tell you say na things them way orchestrate from the presidential lodge, and because of the apple
So
from
stop.
day,
Stop.
the caretaker self-aware.
Stop. Not say presidential lodge. If you say presidential lodge, you get for do it the one the way they clean the this and that, and all man at the lodge. Tell we say from the caretaker.
From the caretaker they try for talk, you know.
Because if you na a sober person, we're really concerned about the citizens them. We're not only concerned about your power. The same way you own bodyguard them, the dance pan citizen them. Say if they come out, then go this, then go fire them, then go iron brush them. You for don't take serious action. But we see even the army not take any action. Then come read letter A, B, C, D before we tell we say they go take action. Nothing. Say to this time what they talk so. Now then same people are go McKinney. Now then same people are even the day the August 10. We see them do video. Then they dance na Kalbatong. Say that they take care of people them. Now if this man talk anything there so, I'm not denying.
So it's simple. You know, it's simple and straightforward now. One thing for sure, and nobody's set of SLPP. Now the set of SLPP this, I don't know if now God can come up behind them or whatever thing where they behind them. Na motaman they seen or because some of them they aren't too full of red thing we don't call him na make. For anything where they plan when evil where they don't go do. Now the same people that they come back and confess to we say, now we this, now we do this.
Because they're not a feel, say, you know, when the innocent things them they disturb you aid, you know the feel say what you do. Yeah, what you do na bad thing. As far as you're concerned, you want for calm now. Because you know why they do that they all? This caretaker, they give them award for any bad thing where they do for on in behalf. The young man, na Parebaur, that lieutenant or whatever, captain.
The hero.
Not to hero, they not celebrate, huh?
They celebrate an
Good boy. So, if you see the angry lion on all, when they dance from people, you say the angry lion begin, they say gonna Western rural. the thing wey pass with people and they when they know say
It
Angela you not talk.
calm. It come out and
They not do
talk
nothing, you know.
Wetin
He
they get for
come
do
back. Here he squad them, then dance. And interestingly, the same squad them they will dance na State Lodge. Now they go back na how you call us?
Makeni.
Not to Makeni, yes. Now they go back this August 10 na Calbaton.
Of course.
Them do a video again where they showing themselves say na them. Tell them the praise Madabio, policeman them, soldier man them.
Well, now this exactly the happen na Mama Salone where you know sweet we. But that kind of people there, if God is spare them life, take government change, I don't know how they get for man handle them. If then they take government change. But the thing where like the hungry lion where they talk about so they do, I don't know if in a soldier, real soldier,
yes,
or na somebody na Kamajo, they just can't give uniform because
no, na soldier.
I still don't understand.
Hungry lion don't dey na the military not to today. Na soldier.
I still don't understand.
Na soldier. But
I still don't understand.
now this government, now only the time where you only get recognition, now when you do bad on their behalf. Now that thing they sabi you, then they see you like for say, you know hero. When you do bad on their behalf.
So Shembepe, this is not problem because now the names them don't come up. We don't put other people and family down as we talk. Example like the evangelist Samson. Yeah, we don't get somebody when a Benny according to because I don't see that in nickname. And they don't.
When always the officer attached to the same lodge.
And they don't describe in place of business. Usa it run in business. Now, okay, it go be safe. You understand? It go be safe. This not the thing where I can always remember. The things them where this government don't allow the supporters them, the police and soldiers them for do. If government change me brother, this I get for talk and it's very hard. But say the new caretaker, they tell people they say, oh, now stop again for the problem. Because somebody like this Benny, innocently he go McKinney because he wants for make the recognize them back more na state na lodge. You understand? Because of what he don't do, they don't send them away, but he still want for calm, let them know say it dey work. He don't go for go execute this kind of mission. And this person get family members them. Now this Benny bag get family members them. Now if family members them, they don't their stake. And evangelist Samson, if family members them now don't know the person will go destroy their own pikin. Now they don't go get mine for front. But tell me if they say to the government don't change, what thing get for happen at this always with the talk?
You remember when this government take over, what thing happen now, Kenny man?
Perfect.
They run after policeman and beat them nearly, I don't know, nearly send them go next world, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that one when you talk, you know they far from that one day. But because the way how people in mind don't day, the way how people don't vex. By the time then they say, hey, we want everybody for them together, one or two people them go don't suffer the pinch.
Exactly.
So we pray that it not happen that way, but it get for happen that way.
Exactly.
Because now like I don't know how you go say we don't stand up on top waiting and say it wait no more now for let just cut out, for them. I don't see team up now do it. But anyway, Tony Konomani, una can follow in page na Facebook, Tony Konomani in page na Facebook. And they release video them and like I don't know if na every day. Yes, when I video them of himself. And then they post things them frequently. Myself the following page. So on I work for on Facebook, Tony Konomani. T-O-N-E-K-O-N N-O-M-A-Y M-A-N-Y. Hi. Tony Konomani. Anyway, go find it. If me not Sabine, that's what we see to us this year.
It really not easy.
Let's see if Tony gets anything. I think it's to the ending part of the video now.
We lost lives all the time, and they act with impunity because nobody not hold them accountable. But I will promise when I say, and no matter how many years, them body there, the forensics, pathology reports, it must happen independently. And we go prove, say, President Madabio instructions, 9 in killers them follow, with them descend from Presidential Lodge, Kalapademba Road, kill tens of prisoners, and also on August 10, 9 instructions, then they follow, When they encounter the east end of Freetown, they can kill hundreds of civilians and they can kill 5 police officers. So, maybe don't talk before say that police officers then will respond to the riots. Now they act on professionally when they incite this thing here. For that, I apologize to the police. Profoundly. The loss where the police then suffer. The loss where civilians then suffer. Nearly 200. And trust me on this. Then lost and they were orchestrated by President Madabio following the instructions there were give to a presidential lodge protection unit. Now, thank you very much. Let God help you all in Sierra Leone.
Alright, so in name na Tony Konomani, I'd already post the link. Now, Facebook and YouTube follow him in page. Just follow Tony in page. You will able to forget better things them na in page, okay? So, I think now the thing this will be just the time for summarize. All of them things they are they do them because no punishment no dey for them. Punishment no go dey for them because they do them for and on behalf of caretaker bill. So of course you can punish yourself.
Well, make them just believe themselves. Then when they do some of them things they are because of caretaker bill. You know, you get people in a Salone. If government change, they get for very be careful. You know, how they don't come out and show themselves, that's when they get for very be careful. And you're not supposed to be so. As a government, when you can do waiting rights for the people, if at all you're not able to do waiting rights for the people, if they do the bad things themselves, you get for be moderate. But you get the people like Lilo and Slimmer, they're not afraid for come and talk about the bad things them way that they do. You get this other way in tongue full up now emotes like one bag fufu. Yeah, fano. Then they come out and say things them. And when you go to the military, you get people like the presidential guards them, more especially this what we call himself say Hungry Lion and his squad. Then they come and talk. Why people know they think say power not they last forever? Why people know they think say, especially you wear uniform, you know they think say they work for the state. I don't feel say somebody where they wear uniform supposed for work for any caretaker in interest, but they work for the state because you get for no say this caretaker we sit on today.
By the way,
they get for go and other one come.
We can't take them. They always don't they do that.
No, they talk to the way it's supposed to be.
But I like that word there. But now so it's supposed to be, but they need to do them. But like we say no more, things be the happening, but now it worse, the smell nasty. They always don't be saying because we find out say every of them get your interest. Everybody get your interest. And next thing have been getting your names then. But their own names they not be nasty like this. Not just the reality. If you get your names then. So we look for that independent police force, military force, and other things. But it's very difficult for you get independent people that inside in there.
Well, we dey pray for make we reach that level.
We not go ever.
So it's supposed to
we
be.
not go ever, and it's not ever supposed.
Yeah,
you know
because
why? You know why?
Oh God.
Who are the head the police? Not the vice president, not politician.
No, left for the call man the vice president. So they call him vice president.
No, that's by law, not vice president.
Say that mumu worker with them.
It don't matter by law. Julde, now the head. Who are the head of the military?
Now you call the vice president.
Oh, now by social media.
Now call the vice president.
I check you by law, but me na my uncle you get for you
get. The caretaker na Fatima. The vice president na Madabio. Julde Jallo na statue
vice president too.
Of course, in a chief minister they civilize and say let them. I beg you don't move.
Chief minister have not so behave, so forget about that.
I don't have problem Andy because chief minister said get say in person.
Anyway, so let me go quick one. Something that we really don't they go on and don't they happen. We really need for looking to the registration. The second phase they on. We still say ECSL pull a press release today where they tell we about certain things and where we need for know. Wait oh. Wait oh. Something the way I see now.
Take and share again.
I just see dates. I see September 30th. 9 and pull this one. Which of course now 29. So I don't know. Maybe we will start from that point. ECSL don't do a press release. Wait and pull now though. Let's just start for watch this thing quick, yeah? A nice for let we see this particular thing. Did you see? Okay, just give me some second. I'll just get them up, please. The date self line don't confuse me. Because who's the self? Thursday? Thursday na 29. But ECSL, we know each 30th, but they don't put forward the 30th.
they don't mix.
No, wait, this is serious, eh? I don't know. Something. Because I don't believe in a person do amo. I want to show now, but I just get a phone and the screen proper one, yeah? So now please patient me. Now patient with me. Quick one, like get a phone now. Because the things everyone see just make her confused. Okay. It's coming. Alright, slow watch and quick. First, let's just watch the date first. I think Naomi concerned about. The date we may see now na September 30th, 2022. Endorsed by the Electoral Commissioner for Salone. The 30th. Sometimes the person then pull this thing quick. Then we supposed to pull them the 30th. But now we standing, I think the very important and information. Let's go to the information. Extension of voter registration exercise in Sierra Leone. Then say, then they extend, then they add little bit for the voter registration where they go on inside the country. Then say the Electoral Commission for Salone, they will acknowledge the voter registration exercise. They get plenty operational and technical challenges them. And the process being begin on the 3rd of September 2022. They say even we begin on the 3rd of September 2022, and we get plenty challenging day with regards the way how they operate, with regard technical and other things, how they move with materials them, all of that in day. Yes, I just see no signature, no stamp. Yeah, myself just the see that all. Maybe this not the one way they not be put for pull. But the important thing now it happened this way. Yep. Let's see what happen. Now serious thing this person talk about. So myself just to take note of that day. Let's take a short break quick. When they come back just now, yeah. Let's just take this break quick. You know say plenty people no get for votes the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission Salone don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number one step we go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person not go able for help people. What in this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Calbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to you business. You dey go serve full na morning, vote, return back na you house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go dey say you no go vote 2023.
Exactly. So we fall per minds. We fall per minds.
Real shinka.
Yes, we fall per minds. But interestingly, not we no more fall per this mind. So, it is all over these minds, especially for some credible other credible platform. The way make it same way so follow. Then say fall for this minds here so. So I want to make and clear to now say this na fake news. For say ECSL said they give 2 days na fake news. A fake news, yeah.
Well, now the order to we people them. You don't say this now we had. We dey collect everything, the good, the bad.
So
And
last
the ugly.
Salone also I go pull this information for saying a fake news. I quickly go na the Ministry of Information and Communication their Facebook page. Yeah, so now them do this particular disclaimer now for tell we say na fake news. So and a good thing that we not go into a better one, but we say one for carry the end on tell you now say this na fake news, and we say fall for the fake news today.
Na minds.
So we want to apologize. We sorry, thank God we not go to and find
Na minds.
minds. We say fall for fake news.
Na minds. Na minds.
Alright, I don't know if not for the fake news, then give me $2 and give me dollars.
Na big minds.
So we want to
had
tell thank you to Yusufu Fofana for $10 and again Yusufu Fofana for another $5. Thank you very much, Yusufu. But we want to tell una say waiting we put on the screen, not to real news, na fake news. A fake news, big time fake news.
Well, this not the ugly. The bad and the ugly.
We fall per minds.
Anyway, we move.
Okay, but now we standing, we not go tap here now. We want to go to another thing. Another thing there up. We get for do, but this one not a fake news. Okay, let's go to another thing again. We get for do with this. Still in the area of the registration. Let's look at this thing quick. This one very important as well. From the Bow City. Okay, from Bow City. Then they tell you about a lockdown. This one is authentic, so not afraid. Authentic, yeah. Ah, weird. Una say una go fall for fake. At this point I try. I can talk and some people really get patient.
See, it really go to me.
Okay, so now we go inside Bow quick and see what thing they happen there with regards the own lockdown, yeah? Now we see inside Bow. This now the press public notice where them pull, and this now the Bow City Council their own page notice for the attention of the general public. Now we see Bow City Council, yeah. Now we get see and say 29th. You know, one thing first where I begin suspect for that thing was just waiting. So the 30th, the person that they begin blunder first. It's just unfortunate say we just worried by the time we say I'm worried.
Yeah.
But the 30th are the one that now the 30th no reach it. How come Snake then pull something for the 30th?
Fly overhead.
But anyway, we go to Freetown, to the Council of Bow. The general public is hereby informed that on Saturday, 1st October 2022, there shall be no trading or stock business activity in the entire city of Bow. So in other words, the try for tell we say the first, when a Saturday, no regular business not they go on. Nobody not they sell, nobody not they go work, nothing not they go on, no school, no nothing. Why? This move by the council and key city stakeholders is to allow and ensure business owners, petty traders have time to reach out to voter registration centers across the municipality and get registered to participate in the forthcoming general election. So basically, then they do this because Then they do this because they want for make people them go get the chance, the opportunity for make them go able for go and register. So no business no they go on that particular day. Let us see what they continue for say. Then say as a municipal government, the Bo City Council wishes to encourage all Sierra Leoneans to go out to the various registration centers closer to their residence and be registered to be part of the national voting exercise. Endorsed Resident Minister South. So in other words, the resident minister endorsed this way come out from the council. So this is not the situation right now. Both say lockdown for register.
Corona and brother. The problem with this lockdown way me get, I don't know to you an experience, but to me an experience, it's not the first time this in the history of my salon. I don't know if I mistake.
For the lockdown for register.
For register.
Yeah, me saying the first time.
I think at the first time. But excuse me. What thing really they go on with this government, nobody no able to understand. And the same people in this way, plenty thing and they talk the whole way about this registration. They be coming jubilate, how the people and they register, then they come on in numbers, even the computers them. Now they inside no computer, no they give problem. People but I don't understand now that they come back and go and say them fambul them not they register. So now them for can make do lockdown. Now the same area this so there plenty information them. Our neck they even move a whole station. Usa is supposed for they then they go now various villages that they go force people there for register just in the interest of waiting there they feel say they want they do them for. But yet still they say lockdown. So now because of them feel say the number the number to me suspect I stand to be corrected. Because the number where they don't can give we on the census say now in the other area neck feel say the people will register not able to reach up that number they it. To me, I believe say that immediate count this sense say therefore make this lockdown. So then they go force, meaning they go force people now. And when they make them kind thing there, when they get for go now for go do them, whether concern or not concern, they register by force because they need a number for tally with what they want. You know one thing about this government, whatever thing they do, they can say we say food and they do, then say in front of we face them, we fool. But nobody no fool again. No. Because if not something we genuine, you don't give a date for register. Allow the people for register, they register, no register. When the date's done, you fold up your materials, them, you come now, your head office neck. But waiting at the meaning of the lockdown. Waiting at the meaning. Why? Them feel say them, okay, well, other areas them back, if you check, people not register the better. Thinking of the north, because we say registration, they go on. We see machine, they give problem, computer battery, they fall. You understand? Why lockdown not can they?
Well, I think all man for lockdown. But we will come to that one day. I'm not going to comment yet on that day. Let's go quick one and watch what in Femi Claudius Cole in been post on Twitter. It says shut down Kenema. This one now na Kenema. You know saying they're not too fumble. Shut down Kenema. Why not shut down the entire country so we can all go and register?
Period.
Oh. Mayor of Freetown, can you please do the same for Freetown? Close the city for a day.
Period.
So we can go register. If it's good for one, it's good for all.
For everyone.
What?
Everybody.
Utter nonsense.
Everybody.
No.
If you fight for me, if I fight for all man, this how we had. I think what I talk, now if we just post so. If we say lockdown, why only Kenima and Bo, I think, right? Kenima and Bo. Why only they? What about the north? Where they be suffer for light?
No, but I think Kenny and Bona, the own local authority, then say, make them go.
Shemepe, no distract people, then please.
No, but now then say.
Please.
What's not a distraction? Now the local authority, not on ECSLC.
Now the local authority, them, a command by the government. What did they tell me?
Yes, but still, listen this thing. We want for check out something. Then do an abo, then do an akenima, a walk, now look at them. What if Femi say, why not Freetown? Okay, why not the whole country? All man gets cancelled. All man get cancelled, yes or no? Potoko gets? In fact, Potoko gets city now. Makeni gets city. Freetown gets city.
Shemepe, this way then they can't do sooner go in Kenima, and they bite you back now. Me, I like for bite you.
Yeah, they listen.
If any authority, where especially in the APC, make her go straight, come out like place like McKinney, tell the people that say make no trade and not pull a market. Una do lockdown for register, or anybody like from Potloko area, any authority come out and say una do lockdown, 2 days lockdown, una not pull market for register. Shemepe, if this government not arrest them authorities and tell them say they were overthrown, they undermine, then they do propaganda, they get the charges them. If they not arrest them, you know they don't arrest the mayor. You know.
Just look at this, Bible. All of what you talk so, you correct. But if we not give a try, let them come and tell we listen, Bible, listen.
No, this
way you the talk so now they make we go be right now. For say na so them go do am, so no for do am. No. Let we do am now, then they stop. Then all man no say we want for do that same thing, they not agree. Now in the build. But right now, because we don't put on our mind say they not agree, we should don't.
But Shemepe, this, you know they far.
Bible,
Are they come?
Let them give a try. Let them stop them.
Are they come?
Okay, I know side you go. I'll have to side you go. And no say, because you see what they do technically. You see the letter from Bo, it's about that endorser, the resident minister, South.
Okay.
So, I not say practically, let's say for example, resident minister North, the mayor of McKinney one for do down there, we no say, we the thing say no good one. We the thing say no good one. But let the mayor write a letter to the resident minister, ask him say, for make people go register, we want this day. The resident minister go reply to the mayor. Then let we get the information in it. That's it that we no say now, then try, then stop them. But if we always the go say, because we no say they no go do am, it go always the left part we say, nothing not go before.
I respect all what you talk. But it's not even they far from when people they go for protest from the opposition or other people that not even use opposition. Citizens they want protest, they say they need pass. But if they see what they deny them for, when SLPP supporters them say they want to do them, then they give them the go ahead, not even pass, but go ahead. Orally. Orally go ahead.
The time where cop they want for promote. We no say they not give them go ahead,
good.
They not make try.
They try. And when they come out of there.
They not give them.
When they come out of there when they try.
When they come on the streets, then go and embarrass them.
Good.
Well, fine, Bible. If we fear this thing, we know they ever move. This not affect them to go first. Now request them they make. Let them make the request and let them tell them say no.
Shemepe, all of the requests that them people here they do, not to offend, and they come. I know it's in the
no,
talk.
Bible,
not to
I don't want to
we
to that
still get people in a pandemic road under
no,
them try their
Bible, this not to affect them to go first. Now later than they right.
But then people here they bring faith towards that.
No, nobody need bring faith. For right later, nobody need go faith you. Let me faith you for letter. I not ever see the right letter and go faith person. No, now when you say at the common I want common, they don't give boy you common, then they go fetch you. But if you say at the right letter, they not they go fetch you. They go tell you say no more, no come out. Now that one day we want for see. Let Bo do am, Kenima do am. Then when Freetown, Potloko, Makeni, Koinadugu, Tonkolini, then say we want for do am. Let the resident minister then say no, now that day no more we want.
And I tell you a place like Makeni. The resident minister, when me sabi, the way it be saying get bold mind for go telling people and say, this come so. If I be meet una come on do, una all, I the send una go next wall. Abu we was so like fitiri.
By the way,
Abu.
All of what you talk so not true. but wetin me no go gree to. Na for we
God.
don't make any effort. Okay, now like this.
I wish Yvonne Akiso can write the central government say he want pass message and free talk for lockdown for make people and go
Now that's
register.
we want Sile just do am.
Over the dead body.
We Bible and listen this thing. You don't know exactly what they talk.
I understand.
Okay, let's tell you waiting in politics. Anything a record we just want.
Okay.
They no get for do am, but you make effort. This is not the big question.
Okay.
You ask, they not give you. Because now that they get for capitalize on.
Okay.
You ask, we not give you.
Well, me personally, this is not a campaign now to the different authority them. This don't happen about, and we know say this registration.
No, boy in Kenima, they go
Boy in
on there.
Kenima, they go on lockdown for registration, and we know that the northwest people not be able to register because of battery don't go down, lights not there. We also see the young resident minister and other ministers and they go and arrest even generators them where citizens and they afford just to make the process go further and smooth. You understand? With me, at the campaign to the various honorables them, councillors them, head of the councils them for make una rights letter to the various resident minister them. Potloko district, Makeni especially.
No, listen, not be called one. Just say,
you know, Freetown.
We need them replicated all over.
We need them all over. For make una prove me wrong or right to Shembe PSC.
No, nobody only prove you wrong or right. You the miss waiting at the try for say. Not about proving right or wrong. Waiting with the try for say. Now for avoid that question where they will say, boy, can you do am? But when Makeni want do and they not do and they go ask the first question they ask. Una be right, they not agree. So for not let we not give them way for escape. Una right, yes we right. Una right and so we are the answer to the resident minister north. This na the way book. Now there's so the person sign. They reply you yes, they reply you no. Now all that day we just need. Now record we want. Not of what say we know. I don't know say they no agree. But let them go on.
At the campaign, just like with us, at the campaign to the various stakeholders them for make everybody. Because
Bible, before this program, I don't even talk say because of the kind way how even and the central government they relate. No way, not the way even they make that kind of request they get.
No way.
Because number one, the government will tell you say we get a lot of things they schedule. Then they wait fine, then they ask you fine for that date. Then they say they get back to you. Then they can't tell and now say we get a lot of things they don't schedule. In fact, if they're not going to get program, that day they get program.
So that I don't understand.
Yes,
why
but,
this government?
but,
why caretaker being government they count more division
No,
at the
but,
country?
but.
They disturb this country.
All of
They
this-
therefore left this power.
Yes. So all of waiting at the time for say now, just small record we need. Anything what you do now record. Why you do this program and then you keep copy? Now for reference. Reference is very important, eh? It's very, very important. Very. Okay, if we don't take that day, let me listen. Waiting another person talk. Yeah, from the legal part here, let's see waiting Augustine, so he send Mara, self tweet. Let's see waiting self tweet now concerning this same issue. Augustine, so he send Mara. He say alleged shutting down of business in Bo and Kenima. So and as what he saying. Na law person, he not say as see press release in confirm, we say alleged. So we want for see now the action, the same thing that they say so. Let the team practically come into place. He say alleged such shutting down of businesses in Bo and Kenima to enhance voter registration may be well intentioned, but in plainly unlawful. The intention will be good for let you say okay, let people go right, but you don't get right. For force me for go register.
No.
Now me your decision.
No.
For let me make decision. Say,
We don't ever see ourselves in the history of Mama Salone. All the things the way they happen under this government. Now things where most of them will not ever see them.
Because caretaker bill don't tell we play one say thing don't come and come. So long continue. Let's wait. He say no mayor or chairperson is granted such power under any law to suspend commercial activities in their city or district for voter registration purpose. You see the technique where they do?
No.
Listen.
No.
They know that one. You know what the technique where they do? Endorsed by the resident minister. Endorsed.
Resident minister walk on the order.
The caretaker. No. You want me something? No, you want me something here. This the time for tell we say they don't get right for do that. The mayor and district chairman not get a right.
They don't get them.
But now make I tell you say but because the NCC no say they don't get a right. They won't go under the resident minister because cover he get blanket.
And the chain of command.
Not to just chain of command. Now the commander in chief. Now like the president. Now the region. So the people very technical, eh? Now in the president of the region. Now make the allowance for the endorse. You know which color ink we use for endorse? Green. Not all because na party, but because of that green ink means a lot. It means power. You understand? It represents the president, just like how any member, ambassador, they represent the president out of the country. Technically, now you see the points them. Look what he say. He continues, say, this act is as illegal as the infamous ministerial order number 1 of Dr. Dennis Sandy. The one that I don't know if I remember that again. But you see, it's time for telling no more about the thing. So all of basically it's time for say all of them things that were very illegal. So if it don't be illegal, interestingly, it don't happen in 20. It happen. But any other person like the one they want for talk to. Now the government they begin quotes them things they are now. Say no, it's not legal. Now in this na mistake them be make, we will allow them for let them go on. So let them request. We know say they no agree.
No, but that like campaign where we don't just pass and then they continue for pass them for make we see how it look like if Bo Kenima then special for do them kind tier other partner of the country not for Duam. Though we don't see things them way that they show say the areas them way they no say. Now the stronghold, they're special for do things. Got plenty ten when they say they know they pull them with social side, but then they go, then they know they two kobo foots them, they two collect to them, they two by killer foots them, then they go dance devil
they
and they
say
stronghold.
cultural devil not they come out.
Yes.
Free on where last you see devil.
They don't say.
But when caretaker be ready for go offline, then they pull
They
devil.
go think klepto for go dance devil.
So this I think some of these things they are I think now just need reference. Reference. If I tell you Jesus not say, hey Bible, I don't need for come and grab tell you no more say Bible I've been telling you do this, not do it.
Yeah.
Or Bible I be while you do that, but I don't say no good one. I tell you.
No.
I not tell you.
No.
But if I cannot tell you say
No,
Bible,
you didn't have the right path.
Fine.
Sometimes
Pull this
prove somebody wrong.
Yes, pull
Prove
this
I'm
thing.
wrong.
Just pull this thing for me. Let I can say, hey, Bible, I not been tell you. Say you been tell me. That you been tell me.
Of course.
Now, no matter
If you not
you
talk,
tell
I
me.
get escape route.
Aha.
You know?
But Bible, I be only pull this thing. I will not pull. Why you not tell me? Now just that, eh?
Hey,
There be
God.
no test people and small thing, yeah. And we be interestingly one for car with another issue to now, but we'll keep them for tomorrow.
Yeah, well, let me correct.
Because if not to that, no, no able give us some chance. And also no, I have more inside this thing. Let's go quick, no. You are no. Let them kind of
No, the guy said, but we look for bar out and the treats we.
but they're not treating well, no.
All right. Okay. Well, I think say it needless for make we open the phone line because I think we say for the beginning they do like caretaker. Look.
When me go ask you now, say what about the one they don't like? They don't
That's
anything.
not the problem. If I do so back, I don't become
So
partial.
encourage the other one them, not
don't
force
become-
them, not lock down them.
I don't become partial. I don't
Encourage them
become
for
partial.
like, not
But
lock down.
anyway, we get 381 on YouTube where they watch the program. We only get 168. We don't like the program. Do you increase the likes for we? Then we move on at the phone line. Please.
And on Facebook, we
Please.
get 458 where they watch the program with 303 reactions. Thank you all very much. The one who don't give me stars, super sticker, we appreciate now. And thank you very much.
All right, because of that one day, we know how for be biased. As I tell you, say it look like say we had from start to finish now. Na blue here, another itself. One person didn't have the line.
It's just now this program may be waiting for.
They tell you this. It didn't have the line already. The first lucky caller, hello caller, you name and who's they call me from?
I call from Freetown, Sierra Leone.
All right, caller.
Bible and saying Pierre, we Freetown here, we say they call and ask the mayor for the same thing. For let we self get a lockdown, so we go register.
Good. I like that. We want to see the outcome of it.
And the mayor now what with the order now. Let himself do the same thing.
Oh yeah, I'm not giving me a problem. Oh. Okay, no problem. Thank you. All right, we just take 1 minute per call because we want to make them quick. We just want to get your small intro into the program. Please, 1 minute to the dot. As we reach 1 minute today with the court call, please, you beg, yeah? 1 minute per call. What do you think about the issues they already talk about? Of course, Sierra Leone na fake news. We don't make it na very clear na fake news.
All right. Hello, caller. You name and where they call you from?
Yes, my boy, I hold the body, everything. All right, do. I call from Weird.
All right. Go ahead. You get 1 minute.
But do I beg? I really wanna give me 2 minutes quick. I beg. I want to talk about two something. Do you wanna beg?
Well, don't give us the 1 minute and low see it like because now one girl man carry on no more.
Okay, yeah, I sent for one a video yesterday because yesterday I'm to an operation where something like I'm watching a program where one guy died from a tumor. You understand? I don't know the name himself. If I can remember me back, like we died from a cancer tumor, but we
Steven.
Yeah, let go again good road.
Amen.
Yesterday I do an operation yesterday. We see Salone. People they die by rubbish. If God not to make here and be there na Salone I for die. I sent for one the video yesterday where I be in hospital because I be get a tumor, but it don't be a cancer it. But alhamdulillah, everything going well.
Well, thank you for your life.
Thank you for my life. Alhamdulillah. Just imagine, I not pay 50 million in hospital. How many $1,000 of I call her? Because we know possible over here we would get a free medical. Go to a free medical when they give you that medicine, belly medicine. You understand? Not to dandy. So then they make I think so many things that where people they lost their life in our country. Useless one. You understand? Not a useless one for it. Because of why make I say useless one? Because of the government, when they get an obligation to the people them, and then they fulfill the obligation them. This life here, from we a member from 19 almost, all the politicians where they come, na good, good water, good itself.
All right.
They keep people there. But
thank you very much. You actually don't double the time. You don't know self-saying or each side. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, 1 minute per call, please. We're not take no big again.
Hello, caller. You name and where they call you from, please.
My name is Abubakar. I call from France.
Welcome to the show, please. You get 1 minute.
Oh, okay. Me own particular to this. Me waiting me they say no more. Them people here they're not stupid. Then they think ahead of me. Why I talk to the mayor? What we all they say. Let the mayor try for appeal. Let Freetown get locked down. This problem more than don't end financial. Me not think say them go able left for the able appeal. You go there for this God go say the time pass. Now my own contribution that.
Thank you very much. All right, we want to tell thank you for concerned citizen we give you another $20. The same concerned citizen. What they do final you say?
I just want to tell you something because people in the mistake the mayor of Freetown to their other councils outside.
All right.
Freetown at the city. The mayor not answerable to nobody. Mayor I make it get in council, you get your own police. It not gets anybody like we can tell and say you get for consult.
No, I think we make mistake here, so sir. Sorry, but the mayor the answer to the local government minister. Now one, the same police where the mayor get, the other mayor themselves, now McKinney and Bo themselves get them.
It's unconstitutional, my brother. The mayor is not answerable to local government.
Well, now so we don't see it happen, and they don't amend the 2004 local government act.
Then they manipulate. Allowed me for land. Check the Freetown City Council. It was formed in the 18th. Not yesterday, order you want to come tell me. Now yesterday they manipulate their laws. I don't want to go into that.
No, wait, please. Sorry, sir. Sorry for that. But if you talk about the 19th century, we as well get for look at the recent local government act when I in the take effect.
They impose them na parliament. It's not in the constitution. It's not in the constitution, my brother. But I don't want to go that side first. Let's go back to this boy and Tenema lockdown. This is not a national voting day. This is not registration.
And registration is almost a month process. If you go lock down for 1 month or 1 day, where not all man get for register, so you get for lock back the following day. Because if not national voting, they will go say that day in a particular for go vote for who that you get for think say go win, right? I hope you get me.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we get.
If not voting, they can put public holiday and say nobody know for pull market or come out. But this is a registration, and the registration now section to section in the register. Not was on all side they go register. Why they lock the whole town? For we say sometimes some area not there for like now you go say something central in the register, eastern not the register, or now western the register, central not the register. They go lock the whole country. They make the whole day for eastern and the other side will not go for register become useless.
True.
So then they impose their laws and they no need for let the mayor of Freetown close Freetown. Not what it. The other district they know what it. They no need for do that because you find out say the taxpayer money, the government they lock themselves down. The money the government for make that day, government not go make it, but they don't get sense. For no sanitary make a public holiday. The government they lost revenue.
All right.
We let them go do them business.
Thank you.
Understand? And that way they say a fake. That way you said a fake. It's not a fake. Go under the UN reports. They ask the neck. They give the reason why then the struggle. Well, up to now, people are never registered. Now you don't. If you go under the UN and see and their reports, now they don't give 2 weeks additional. And that 2 weeks, they say we not take until December.
No, but this one where we been saying are fake. Now been just 2 days then talk about. I make we say are fake, and we go to the ministry.
2 weeks. No, now 2 weeks. I get the one with them sign. No way because I'm able to send it on a forum. I get the one with them sign from the neck official when I'm not quitting Kane or Kante. I don't know Kane or Kante.
Yeah,
we sign them under the neck, the signature. Then get the one with them sign. Your owner gets to not get signature. Yeah. That one then adjusting the manipulate. That one they just remove the number. But go under the neck of itself, or you under the UN reports. You go see under the EU reports. You go see and then send them to EU.
All right. Thank you very much, sir. God bless you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, call and take part now the program this. Now we are the way they bring you issues of today. Now Mama Salone, the good, the bad, and the ugly. You get 1 minute for making points. Call. Hello, caller, your name and the side you call me from.
Yeah, they call from Washington DC.
You're welcome. You get 1 minute.
This caller, this caller who just called so make a very important point. You remember say then guy not to all side they register the same day. Then guys on side they register 2 weeks, the other side 2 weeks. Now if they can shut down a whole town. They can't shut down. We even decide where they don't register when they shut them down. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense because the registration right now the second phase. Now the other side will not be registered. Now they complete. So if na that area they say they shut down, maybe we go understand. But no go say they shut down the whole place. Don't just a question say if you shut down that city, all the money una forget that particular city, una ready for forfeit. You force people and for go register. Now in right, if you want to do them, if you want to not do them. Same way so you force somebody for go vote. If you want to vote, if you want to not vote.
All
now
right.
Encourage and therefore encourage people them.
All right, thank you very much.
Hello, caller, your name and where you call me from? Hello?
I'll say talk loud small, yeah?
Hello, Kambia district.
All right, Alusaini, welcome. Now, the show get 1 minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, but this lockdown and do na bo and Kenima. Oh, you pray to God everybody get this lockdown, but how for do for the computer? They will get more computer to the registration.
Well, and in our neck, we will answer that question. Because they're in control of the computer, them not too weird. Thank you. Hello, caller. Your name and where you call me from, please.
Me a concerned citizen. Now left for tell I mean I left for put me name and I'll let you put on concerned citizen. I just want
All right, concerned citizen. Before they go ahead, thank you for the support.
Oh, no problem. You know, I like this show. Begin watching show. Me not personal like not like politics. You know, for me the definition of politics is just a big lie. But this show is so fun. I like for listening to my bro and I'm my favorite because they talk like I see him.
Thank you.
Send now you protect your own.
So, I was saying, being analyze, you just stay talk up. Now I make a go by boy talk. You know the mixer. You just stay layer. I just want to say thank you guys very much. I appreciate you now.
All right, brother man.
Good luck.
Thank you too. Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I get 1 minute and your volume there up, so you time don't begin on. Put down the volume of your sets, please.
Hello?
You're welcome on the show. You name and who they call you from?
Yes, I dey call from we are being a concerned citizen.
Concerned citizen, you get 1 minute. We move.
Yes, now about this registration, we didn't say the lockdown, a boy in Kenya, and some people in a boy in Kenya, every day they survive. Now, where they go sell the coffee, they pick it in a nest. This all a selfish act, not so because they fine for you know the thing about the next man. Now, they don't want to make contribution, yeah?
All right.
Thank you very much for the work.
I like that.
Thank you.
This call I no time. Go and take part in the program this now. We had where they bring you issues them where they happen at Mama Salone. Where some of them people are not glad where they bring them to people them, but the two polymoth guys them, they are for shot. For any letter, any write-up, any talk, any, where they do, we they bring them up to now for make yourself able to understand. I think you find now say we they make sure for put them now that typical Creole because of how fambul where they said that village will make itself benefit. And waiting they go on because if you left to the English no more people only understand what they go on no. Because me say so English and they now overhead bang if they like with them pass a big go for dictionary you know say then a book man and then land book I mean they get them big English them but anyway notwithstanding call and take part in the program you get 1 minute for give contribution well look like yourself people don't get interested don't tire if you not tire yourself go tire go shut down go relax. They call hang go inside kitchen so safe. I want to take 1 minute. Call no can inside. For ace me leg na some Congosa people will take phone call. So what's happened today? This now we had Una call and take part in the program. Also don't forget for share the program, the likes and the support both Facebook and YouTube. Today I don't action be pure don't save. Me super sticker, super chat. You don't double the stars them. Right now, discourage. Hello, caller. You name and who side they call me from, please.
Yeah, this is a concerned citizen. Yeah.
Go ahead. You get 1
I
minute.
come from Boston. Oh.
You dey live. You dey live. Go ahead. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm concerned with this registration.
All right.
Then just say they don't shut down Bo and Kenema. Why they not go do one of the other provinces there? Because it go find law in a fair playground for everybody. Because all side, we think about McKinney, you think about Mabuka, you think about all the other provinces there. Kono, we all are Sierra Leoneans there. So if I wait till they do now the southeast, then they run at the northwest. You know, so that nobody no go grumble. But then see whatever they do, you know, fine no. Then see not fine. We have Boku, they say it's way.
Well, I think say the authority they're waiting at them various places at the back. There's a many write letter to the one they were supposed for write the letter to the resident minister, especially the locate them there. Let them read the letter. Let's see if then they approve them or not. Now then we say they wait for now. Thank you.
Let them do that. Okay, thank you.
All right. God bless you. Sister Admin, show me close so if you do for a yeah. You don't say me know the fake case safe. Hello, caller. You name and who side they call me from?
Yeah, it's not. I am from backyard, man.
All right, brother man, you
I
welcome.
just want to say bravo to you guys,
Thank you.
and may I pray for let things work out good. I tired with Sierra Leone
Amen.
and issues, and I just pray anyone no one makes Sierra Leone better. Let them get permanent sickness. That's the prayer. I always pray for them, and that's how they love you guys.
Thank you.
God
God
bless you
bless
guys.
you.
Love you.
Atwe mi bongaid, anoko no arata. Okay. Hello, caller. Your name and who side you call me from?
Hello, Sangre Pierre and Bible.
God bless you, my brother. You welcome to the platform.
Long time, man.
Ude out the batch for now.
Well, Sangre Pierre, how you they do? They say, Madam, they'll call you for go give position on a salon.
But I refuse.
What you do? You know one time?
No,
You know want haram money?
no, not for
But you know, say,
I just want
you know, say salon.
I just like when they pay me free. Me go sponsor me.
You know, say salon haram money, but good. But what you me want for say, my brother? I don't want to talk to now. I just want for say thanks to you guys for the wonderful work they want to do. You know, I was just jotting small thing about the way salon politics don't stick. I know at the beginning of your segments on your thing today, you know, they talk about how somebody they talk good for this side. All man go come say, hey, talk good when you talk against this side. Everybody, you know, this thing is salon politics does become so toxic. You know, everybody want for say, hey, when you talk good about this person here, they say, oh, you don't talk good. Me, in as much I don't like Marabio. And the only person who for become a president in our country, they make me dog not get president. But anyway, if the day he do something well right, I will tell him say he do right. But the problem now is, my brother, this question is very hard for answer. Since 1960 to presently right now, we still not get a better government. I don't know who side we country they go and who side we country get for end. Because to me, the SLPPO, the APCO, the DISO, the DATO, today they all are the same. Everyone with the car with your own talk now for your own pocket somewhere when the time reach it on the way. Now for me when I put on some size like where you go vote for that person, they don't know tomorrow you call it they cost you. So we don't know. We just need for continue more. Let we pray for we country. Make God able for find the right person where it will bring Canada land there. Because everybody that for their own personal interest. That's all. Right. But anyway, I want to say thanks to you guys for the wonderful job.
Thank you too, my brother. God bless you. I can't tell to start me. Hello, caller. Your name and which side you call me from?
We had this concern season.
All right, go ahead. 1 minute, please.
Okay. I just want to ask if it mandatory for people and just grab no more than give a lockdown in a particular district, then for level then go for go register. If it mandatory to law, for law we know.
According to the legal practitioner, we tweet, it say it unlawful.
So why then now through district they lockdown for force people for go register, which of course he say you don't do from A to Z, don't do everything. So why you not go just let the process free? You don't do everything. So let the people they may choose you. Then they choose the leader. If you don't do everything don't do correct, then not force the process. You cannot say necessary for let you give 2 districts them lockdown so that they will go about for register.
Well, now the district themselves decide for lockdown.
What about the needy they will not get? The masses way for go all out every day they for go out for go find food for eat. Why for deprive them? Just for your selfish gain or interest.
All right.
Let's just be sitting down. Yeah.
Thank you.
Enjoy our program. I thank you for everything that you do. Allah bless you now.
God bless you too. 3 more calls for wrap up the program for today edition. Hello. I know I say the partner power because no like that name day.
Yes, sir. I just joined you now. I've been busy.
Okay.
I read the last speaker how they talk since 1960. We not get good leader. Yes, we not go get good leader. The fact is, I don't always tell Una say the intellectual class of we country now then dishonest. We will go school and university, we dishonest. But that's notwithstanding, the Electoral Commissioner don't make this whole thing a joke. You see, I want to wait till we see how they go announce the final outcome. And let we know who they get for camp say may not be able to register. Then we will take a decision as to what we will advocate for. Because definitely everybody who don't reach the age for register and vote. This limitation of 2 extra days, this and that, it not go work. These guys can't get their way by rigging this election through gerrymandering. It not go work. Look at the old sitting president, the Sidomna State House, the national office, the campaign permende, where they done and say people and they victimize mende. Magabio is a tribalist. We have to begin to say certain things for make people and know say what in the governor Salone not correct. The old minister, they can on Facebook, they can challenge people, they already ask them for almost $4 million. The pettiness by this government is too much. It's too much. Now we see how this registration they end, then they go and make lockdown here and there, they campaign here and there. When they are finished with the process, the people of Sierra Leone will take a decision. Then an officer then go get them whip and this rubbish show then they do. Like how them been do that rubbish census. I go end on this, sir.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Jamburia. Hello, caller. You name and who side you called me from?
I call from Weird.
All right. You're welcome. 1 minute now the platform. Go ahead.
Me this na for Shengepia na get this message here for. Shengepia, do you since na young cool with mother. Me I don't know so na fumble. But since na young cool with mother, you're not attending graduation for a PhD. Do you the thing on a case on a pala, one in the Congo sa how for destroy Salone. Do you na for tell your cool say make a order, say make everybody make them make a lockdown. Since McKinney, Bo, Kenema don't begin to make the whole entire country get a lockdown, make the president go on radio or you go on TV and announce, pick one date where everybody or 2 dates where everybody go lockdown. Well, the whole entire country go shut down because it don't make no sense for make one side shut down and the other side not shut down. You know how much money where the country go lost that day if McKinney not open or if Bo not open. Like I don't know if we can think sometimes, but if they want to do that day, do I go tell you your uncle? You know, beg me the big issue get go deliver me message. Make your uncle go announce, make it give it the off. Do you make go register?
Thank you.
If you want to go register, not to buy post for register.
God bless you. Hello. Hello. Hey God. She prepared today on Cooley Fashion. Hello. All right. Hello, caller. You name and who you call me from? The last lucky caller.
Yeah. Hello.
You're welcome on the show.
Yeah, this is Bakar from Freetop. From London.
All right, Bakar. You're welcome once again. You get 1 minute on the platform as the last lucky caller. Go ahead.
Yes, brother. What I want to let people, Salone people, God must give it change. God must give it change. Because if you remember now, Mogovuli, even then the system in country. But when come, we have to change in country. No, no more say somebody go must come. Don't forget for this from 1961 year and this year 61 year. Say moment in better no be there. But we don't begin see better you in Tijankaba. We see better you in Anes. Now this man can reverse me back to Spasha King days them. You understand? Our say change go come one day. God must bring the Moses. We go can say, okay, let's change all thing. God must give him. Like Tanzania, Mogofuli, he be there at the system, he be there as a politician and all thing. But we come in space of 5 years, he changed the one whole country. All man's of guys, where he died and they cry for like Pekin. Don't forget say, don't pull APC, don't pull SMPP. If we pull them at the same politician and go to the new party back. If you say okay, let's change all thing, they pull all man, let them pull all the politicians, let non-politician go on the new party. But now the same way go there back, now then get the money, now then the people know and all it. So you see, no be no more. God go must bring the Moses for we. We go help win at this corner. Now we no more this guy don't can reverse me back. We don't need script small. Sijanka Baduam and SSM Duam. All the chief you will not say the all the chief. Then they will not pull them panandi. But for this democracy, mother be your reverse me, mother be your surprise be all. Mother be your reverse me.
All right.
To God. Let God help we no more get the Moses. He go come one day. But them party are not going to avoid them. Now they don't they.
All right.
Now they don't. Yeah, man.
Thank you. God bless you. A bonus call because this person we don't come inside. Hello.
Hello.
You dey live. You call me fashion. We don't know what happened.
Yeah. Okay. Na yaman kapur na ende call from Dom Shekore.
Okay, you welcome.
Yeah. By Mura Shangapi Denia you dey.
I don't say the caller. Look at.
Yeah, I see voice every day. Shane, because I don't need Rob day. I don't know.
You know, say I say uncle for shine.
Yeah, same baby. I get one question for you, please. If I say tomorrow no go eat, now the law now for all out of the law.
If you say tomorrow no dey eat.
Answer no to head.
If he say tomorrow you know they eat, if na the law is father or it out of the law.
Well, it depends on the country where you dey.
That na Salone.
It depends if you get power at the government.
Your uncle don't miss road, yeah? Your uncle don't miss road. No, na Bushi day. None of my want to tell you, young baby. Thank you.
Okay.
You now well go back.
You're not welcome. All right, we family members there.
That's why you get that bonus back.
This is the answer. Bonus, last. Hello, caller. You name and who's they call you from? Hello.
This bonus not there.
God has done it. God has done it for we. Anyway, plenty. Thank you to we family members them both Facebook and YouTube. Anyway, me family members them na YouTube are they double and plenty. Thank you because today so I don't make much for his stars them, me super sticker, them me loan way drop on a banga and bingo. Would have bond that guy. Where they not begin mark late. Where they see me family members and on YouTube they send a super sticker.
Baguettes.
Where they Allah. Not to the
get. Where they can.
Allah.
But you don't see where they can.
But forget.
Like shame when it's
a lie. Anyway, plenty thank you to everybody, both Facebook and YouTube. Share the program, the support, the likes, the argument, the words them who they can in, would I get sense, not get sense. That's we did not this platform anyway. The only thing you know like na F them no like, but you can talk anything. You welcome. You can come and tell Bible say big fools, Mbappe big fool, we craze, we this, we that, we don't get problem with you. We welcome you on the platform. If that one did not happen, this house, not the sweet. Because of that, we get some food left for on our plate. Tomorrow they put on the microwave, make we warm them. So we all they come eat them back. Plenty thank you. We hope this familyhood will continue for push them. If even government change, the other one where they come, you don't do the right thing, they begin rob much span. I believe so they run. We will still be party, Until right now we're in a party, We will still be party. Until we meet again tomorrow in another beautiful edition inside the same family house, me by Brother Kablai. See one Salone, the green, white, and blue. we rep one Salone. Yeah? Tata.
If na by color, then caretaker be the most patriotic. The most patriotic salon person in the country. Anyway, until we meet again into another beautiful edition, my name is Theeir, the freedom fighter. God bless we country Sierra Leone, where we can call weird.
You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for election. Not because they no want for vote, but now because of this simple mistake where I can't tell you what so, now it go make plenty people no vote. Right now, as the Electoral Commission, Salone, don't pull the date for vote and for register, plenty people just the yagba and they rush go do things them as then they tell them for do. But hey, members say registration, the voter registration, they begin from the 3rd of September to the 4th of October 2022. Then a number 1 step where go give you guarantee say you go vote. But if you make mistake during this time, you no go for vote. And I think this way person no go able for help you pan. Wetin this mean? It means say no ever register na the area where you dey work, do business, or where you dey go school. You know what it make? You don't know. Sometimes the time for the election, then go say public transport not for run. This na big challenge for you. Remember, if you tap na Kalbaton and then you dey work na Lumley, how you go able for go and vote na that side? You go able for waka? The answer na no. So, no make that mistake dey. As them blow the whistle, when they say, hey, today na the 3rd of September for begin the voter registration. Do ya try by all possible means for register na the center where they near you house. So the day when they go say for voting, whether Mutuka deal, Mutuka not deal, not to your business. You dey go serve full na morning, vote, return back na your house. So you see, if you make this mistake, the possibility go they say you no go vote 2023. So waiting at this yagba now for say me party go continue for then na power or me party go return na power if I not able for vote. You want vote, they change the whole situation. You know say plenty people no get for vote the time for